Hi everybody, Suburban Prepper. Today was gun day range. Gun range day. Just finished shooting my 300 Win Mag semi-automatic rifle. There's definitely some traffic out today. How the hell I'm going to get across? Oh boy. I don't know about this one. I think we're going to go this way. Do the extended drive a little bit. There's no way I'm getting out of that. The way some of these drivers are, they're just very rude. I'll just turn over here. And everybody's happy. I should see that they're going to have to slow down. Anyway, this is Route 41. They're expanding it, I guess. They need to make it a four-way stop right now with all this traffic. Whatever. Anyway, I went to Willow Slow gun range today, and got my 300 Win Mag out, and I got it zeroed. And it took some good rounds to get it done. The first time I shot it on paper, so that was a good sign. But I was too high, and I had to get the scope to dial down a little bit. And after I got it dialed down, I was actually getting very good shot groups. And then I had to go to the right a little bit. And I had one MOA, two MOA at, I would say, sub MOA. I don't know, whatever. I didn't measure it. So basically, when I say the word MOA, minute of angle, if you shoot at 100 yards, and if your shot group is 1 inch, where each bullet hole is within an inch of each other, that's 1 MOA. At 100 yards, if it's 2 inches, that's 2 MOA. Conversely, you could say this for meters too, okay? Meters and centimeters, however you want to do it. But it's an inch for at 100 yards. And it's the only time I used. Anyway, go back to it. So I thought I was having some difficulty with my scope, like it wouldn't dial down. It was me not dialing it down right. That's what happens when you have so many, you forget to. Because I had that scope on an AR-15 before I transferred it over. It didn't really need to be dialed. It's already been dialed in. You can't do live streams of going to the gun range, apparently. So I'm here just talking about it a little bit. Yeah, I got a video that I'm going to work on. I shot at different angles. I had not technically a misfire, but when I web bullet doesn't get charged into the chamber correctly. And this is a new rifle. This is my first time shooting it. I'm getting a good, when I load a round, I have to be real aggressive with it. No flim-flamming around, okay? That's what this, my Bear Creek LR300. likes to be slammed, apparently. And, okay, it's not like it's an AR-15 where they're very cuddly. You know what I'm saying? And this round is bigger than a 308. I didn't talk to anybody at the gun range. I never really do. But it used to be an open air gun range. I preferred it that way. Now it's under cement. You'll see it in the video. Real nice. It's almost too nice. I didn't overpack my gear. Brought just what I needed, so everything's good. I think I went through 30 rounds of 30 rounds of ammo, maybe 40, just to get a good zero. 3 rounds at a time. And once my shot group starts getting, and my eye gets tired, that's it. Really, there's no sense in wasting ammo. There's no sense in pounding caffeine to focus. That was a good, shooting experience. Good day at the range. I mean, that's why, like, when you zero your weapon in the military, to shoot your rifle, it takes 5 minutes to shoot 40 rounds, I think, or how many ever they have nowadays. I don't know, but it's a pretty quick event. Practicing takes a lot longer. So I shot it on the bench position, which I don't really like doing, and then I shot it in the standing position with my tripod. What I find works for me is I put one leg around the tripod like I'm humping it almost, and I put an arm like I'm giving it a big hug, pushing down. That recoil likes to have a up and to the right kind of recoil. Ironically, when I shoot my LR 308, a 308 is a smaller caliber, okay? The round is, or that magazine, or that bullet, the rifle is a lot heavier, so it mitigates any recoil. But this LR, the rifle itself isn't as bulky. 308, my LR 308, it kicks a little bit more. And yeah, I could add sandbags to my tripod to help it, but I'm not going to. So I just shot it. I had a good shot group. I had a couple of issues with rounds. Problem is I greased it up too good. The magazines. So I gotta just wait and watch what I'm doing. And then I had one magazine that I gotta unscrew it and figure it out what's going on with it. Nothing serious. So I gotta do what I gotta do. Anyway. So I did a live stream yesterday after that rained, right? And all that rain loosened up my greenhouse where I had it staked to the ground. Wind, and it blew off the greenhouse and bent it. So I don't have a greenhouse anymore. I still have an extra one, of course. But those stakes that come with it, they need to be a lot bit longer. And they need to be drilly type, not the poundy type. Lesson learned. You learn from your failures, right? I couldn't, I mean, I didn't think that the storm would affect it. But I remember when a material gets wet and it gets windy, the wind doesn't blow through it, it elevates it. Well, I'll figure something out. So I got one leg that's bent. I'm going to saw that leg off using my new saw that I have. And that way I can just fold the rest of them back up. And I'm going to salvage all the screws that I can out of it. Do you guys ever do that? You have a piece of work, something that's broken, and instead of just throwing it away, try to salvage as much as you can out of it. Without your house or your backyard becoming a junkyard. I don't want that. So, we'll see. Yeah, I was a little nervous about taking my rifle out, especially when I've never shot it before. And I've never shot my LR300 before. And now I have. And now there's on to better things. Now I'm going to shoot it out further. And I got to find what ammo works good for it. I don't know. I mean, there's different calibers. There's different types of ammo. That's a good idea, folks. I'm going to make a video about the different types of 300 Win Mag ammo that there are. Not to mention some people, reload their own ammo, make their own ammo. I got the dies to do it, but I don't have anything else. Contrary to what you may have been told about reloading, it's still cheaper to buy ammo from the store. But and for guys that are real precise shooters, they make their own ammo. Okay. And play each time, but you're going to have more of the same results each time. I guess the same could be said if you bought the same ammo each time, but you don't know what the nature of each round is. I think it's tit for tat. Now, there's a lot of versatility with the 300 Win Mag, short distance to long distance. That surpasses 308. It's not as powerful as a little 338 Lapua or a 50 cal, but it's still a pretty formidable caliber. So now that I got the basics down with my LR300, it's time to take it up a notch. Shoot out further. Right now, I need to find one type of ammo. If I'm not going to reload, I got to find one type of ammo that I like that works good for it. And yeah, that's going to be a good idea for a video. It doesn't always have to be the most expensive ammo either. Has anyone ever shot a 300 Win Mag? And it's very relaxing. I have a bolt action 300 Win Mag. I believe it was a Mossberg that I took up. I think it was a Mossberg MVP, and I took that off its chassis and I put it on an MDG chassis. And there's no recoil at all, no felt recoil. And I shoot it suppressed with my Griffin Armament Recce 7. It's a multi-caliber suppressor. We'll see. Just wanted to do an update on a Friday. So I'm still going to be doing my live stream tomorrow. I got to find the right time to do it. And it only makes sense to do it when my audience is on. So that's what we're going to do. This is Suburban Prepper. Have a good day.